Namaste. On behalf of Dr. Vijay Agarwal, President CAHO, Dr. Lalu Joseph, Secretary CAHO, Mr. Sameer Mehta, Organizing Committee Chairman, and Mr. Adil, Organizing Secretary CAHOTECH, I extend my warm welcome to the distinguished speakers and delegates for Day 2 of CAHOTECH 2020. I am Vidya Mani, Quality Manager, Vijay Group of Hospitals, and Associate Member of CAHO. I will be your host for this evening. The theme for today's session is Future of Learning, a Paradigm Shift. To chair this session, we have Mr. Sameer Shariff, Founder and CEO, Impulses Inc. Mr. Shariff is a serial entrepreneur with a passion for turning ideas into real businesses. As the founder and CEO of Impulses Inc., he drives Impulses' business vision, strategy, value, and growth. I now invite Mr. Sameer Shariff to chair today's session. Over to you, sir.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everyone joining here on day 2 of CAHOTECH conference. My name is Sameer Shariff. I'm the founder and CEO of Impulses. We are a global leader in educational technologies. Today, we're going to talk about something that I'm very passionate about and very close to my heart, the future of learning, a paradigm shift. Learning has been transforming and it has accelerated quite a bit over the last 6 months. We've gone through this tremendous pandemic and we've all experienced either our own children or we've heard stories of how students across the world have had their academic and educational institutions being shut down and all of their education being moved to digital. That transformation, acceleration is the paradigm shift that we're going to talk about today. But let's just take a step back. Learning has slowly been evolving, but there are certain key elements that is enabling this. And these elements and the innovation in these elements are progressing faster. And we're going to see greater transformation in education because of multiple things. First is the internet. The internet is everywhere, be it in New York or a small town in rural India. Everyone has access to data, information, and knowledge. What's going to be even more tremendous over the next several years is the speed of how knowledge and information that will be delivered through the internet. We're today experiencing 4G. 4G allows us to actually download information at a pretty good speed. Take a 2-hour movie. It takes 7 minutes to download a 2-hour movie. But what's going to be transformational is when 5G comes into play. 5G is already in play right now, but over the next several years, we will all experience 5G. That same 2-hour movie will now take seconds to download. This has a massive impact in terms of how it's going to impact real time in how medicine is delivered, as well as how education is delivered. You take education that was all physical before, it is now transformed into bits and bytes online. And if you take those bits and bytes, you mold it with software, the potential of what we can do is tremendous. You take that software, leverage the machine, and use artificial intelligence to really mold education digitally at a personal level. It's going to have massive impact. You now take the education, leverage all the technologies, be it virtual reality, be it augmented reality, video, and allow individuals personalized learning. The impact is going to be tremendous, both education from K-12 through med school, but also professional development. Imagine a nurse that will have his, education that is continuously evolving as he or she goes up the career chart. Take IoT machines. Today, there's over 7 billion, connected devices. This is going to exponentially grow over the next several years. That's data that's being connected. Especially in healthcare, that data is critical for actually changing how care is delivered. If you think about the Apple Watch, it's not a watch anymore. This is a health device, right? So the personalization of medicine, personalization of education, that is the dynamic paradigm shift. It's the power of the internet. power of data, the power of AI, and IoT machines all coming together, and the shift. As I was trying to put this program together today, I was wondering, should I bring in like the most cutting edge technology companies to show you great VR and great AR? Or should I make it something more practical? I thought it would be more relevant for all of us today if we actually had stakeholders that we all know about, how they've actually addressed this technology shift in education. So these are companies that you know, that you've dealt with. It's really going to be quite exciting. What I've got put together is, a society. John's going to talk about how technology has transformed them in delivering certification and trying to make a massive impact in saving lives. We've got a medical professor who really has worked with the University of Minnesota Medical School to really leverage technology, especially during this pandemic, to deliver better educational processes. We have a really innovative entrepreneur and a CEO of Tibber Health, who's going to, as the president of Ponce Medical Sciences University, he's going to actually show us how he's leveraged technology to bring medical education to a bigger audience. And then we're going to hear from Kathy, from such an incredibly respected medical journal that we all know about, a 200-year-old organization that's using technology to transform how they deliver content and learning. And we're going to hear from Vikas, from one of the most respected global leaders in educational publishing and education. He's going to talk about how Wiley has leveraged technology to actually impact skill development in the professional world. And finally, to wrap up the day, we're going to have Dr. Shariff talk about how technology has helped his hospitals really take care of the greatest asset, which is people, to improve how they deliver care. Technology and innovation is going to change, and it's going to change faster and faster. But we, as the stakeholders in the healthcare space, should not look at this as a threat, but we should all look at it as an opportunity. If we're part of hospital management, take it as an opportunity to deliver better care. If we are the physicians or the nurses, we should eat up the technology and use it to help us improve ourselves so that we can deliver better care.